All right, ladies and gentlemen, all of our attendees who have joined us since morning, thank you so much for staying with us, for being part of the discussion. Thanks to all the questions that are flowing in as well. But with that, after absorbing all the insights from our speakers, it's time for the closing keynote. But as I had already informed you, our speaker joining us is one energetic speaker, and I'm sure your energy quotient is just going to be going right up high. So stay tuned because it's time for me to I have the absolute pleasure of introducing her. We, in fact, have with us someone who's on a mission to inspire businesses to thrive by bringing more care into what they do, alluring the senses of connect with employees and customers on an emotional level, enhancing businesses' environments, increasing employees' engagement and customer loyalty through sensorial experiences. In fact, she is also considered to be number 5 in the top 30 global customer service gurus and UK top 10 CX influencers. So we have with us none other than Ms. Claire Boscq-Scott, aka the busy Queen Bee, who's an authority in the mystery shopping and customer experience industry. I am mighty excited about her session, and I'm sure all of you are. I'm not going to take further time. Let's dive into this power-packed, energetic session featuring Ms. Claire Boscq-Scott.
Woohoo! Thank you so much. That was just amazing. How exciting it is to be here with you today. Is it here or is it there or is it here? Everywhere, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. It feels so good to be here. But I know, and I've been watching all day, you've been sitting down on your chair all day, right? And this is the last moment that we're going to be sharing that experience together. So I'd like you to get up. Come on, everybody, get up on your chair. Come on, I can see you. I've got some very special goggles. Yes, I have. Come on. I'd like you to get up a little bit. And do you know that song called I Feel Good? Yeah? Do you? Let's have a bit of a dance. I feel good. Da, 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 da. You know that I would. Da, 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 da. I feel good. Da, 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 da. You know that I would. So good, so good, I gotta do, da, da, da. Woo! Well, it's a good job I'm not coming in to sing, right? But more to talk to you and share a little bit. But isn't it amazing to feel good? Isn't it? You know, when you feel good, you're releasing all those happy hormones. And when your happy hormones are released, you know, you are happy, you're creative, you're optimizing your performance because you feel good. And we want everybody to feel good. You want to feel good, right? It's what it's all about. Do you know that actually your environment will affect how you are, how you behave? It will affect your state of being. Yes. And today, what I want to share with you is actually how you can optimize your employee performances and productivity by actually showing them how they can harmonize their office, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's that hybrid environment that we have now. We need to show our employees and share with them some amazing tools how they can feel better. I've got a secret for you. Yes, you may know me or have seen me and talk about customer experience. For the last 10 years, this is what I've been known in the industry. But I've got a secret as well. I'm a Feng Shui practitioner. Feng what? Feng Shui. Yes, this ancient principle, Chinese principles, they worked it all out 5,000 years ago. They knew how to create environments that made them feel so good. It made them prosperous, abundant. They made them feel that they were actually bringing nature inside. And they knew how to do that. And you know, we are entering a new era. All of you today have heard it all. We've talked about well-being. We talked about employee experience. You talked about customer experience, mindset, culture, all those amazing content that you received today. This is the time that we need to do it. We need to reinvent our human experience. You have, as employers, a duty of care, a legal responsibility to care for your employees. Is it just a responsibility, or is that really how we should all be running our businesses, creating a culture of care, creating, environments where our employees feel good, they feel good in themselves, and they're going to give that great, amazing customer experience to your customers. Do you know that 89% of the most highly engaged employees say that having a culture of belonging where they feel they're being part of, this is what keeps employees inspired, engaged, wanted to work and do more. Oh, yes. A Gallup survey showed that disengaged employees can cost $300 billion. This is crazy, right? One disengaged employee can cost you up to $20,000 per year. Do you have $20,000 to waste? Well, I don't know about you, but I don't. So presentees, absentees, sickness, all those things need to be measured and actually can be transformed into engaged, happy employees who are coming in and they're doing their work because they want to, because they feel they belong, they're part of something bigger than them. Their environment are going to affect how they feel. If you feel positive, if you feel good, you're going to think good, positive thoughts. You're going to feel positive, absolutely fantastic. You're going to create and behave in positive manner, right? If you think negative and you all lie down and you're just negative all the time, talking like this and your head is down, you're never going to deliver great service, right? And this is the magic of Feng Shui. Yes, I've discovered a secret weapon. We all have needs, and I'm sure you've all heard about the Maslow pyramid. The Maslow pyramid was created in saying that we all need to go from one level to the next level. And for that, we have our survival needs. The survival needs is air, is breathing, is drinking water, and is eating. Once we've done that, we can go to the next level. And the next level of survival is our environment, is having a shelter, is having somewhere safe where we can actually go at night and sleep without having somebody who's going to come and kill us. This is what was happening in a prehistorical time, right? We used to be in tribe, so one can sleep and then the other one make sure that they don't get eaten at night. We need to satisfy our needs to be able to go to the next level. Physiological safety, then we have love and belongings. This is what it's all about. How much have we missed during this pandemic to feel part of a team? How you, as an employer, have you been ensuring that your team feel engaged, they are together? How many times have you asked them the questions, how are they feeling? What are those surveys saying when you actually ask them, if you ask in the first place? We need to ensure that every step of our employee experience brings some care into what you do. So today I'm going to share with you some examples of principles of Feng Shui. There's lots of them, but today I'm going to share with you 3 of them so you can actually share those with your employees. Isn't it a good idea? Okay, the first big principle of Feng Shui is Qi. It's the energy, right? It's called prana in India. You, right? Is that right? Yeah. It's called ki in Japan. It's called anke in Egypt. Energy is everywhere. Whether we like it or not, whether we know it or not, it is everywhere. Everything is energy. And we need good, positive energy moving around our home to create harmony. We need to open our windows. We need to let those air in. We need to make sure that everything that we do has that positive, great energy coming in so we can feel Really good. Okay, my second principle is the yin and yang. Can you see this? Oh yes, up there, the Taos. I'm sure you've heard about it. The Taos is the yin and yang. We are always moving. And again, the energy comes into, from the feminine energy to the masculine energy. The masculine is all the doing and the acting. Let's go and look at the figures and let's do more sales. Let's act, act, act. Whereas the yin energy is our feminine energy, is our quieter time. It's when we close our eyes and we start dreaming. It's when we connect with people on an emotional level. Do you know that 95% of our decision-making is made subconsciously? Oh yes, that yin energy, that's where it all comes from. One day I went to a garden center. I had to buy some plants. Right, I was in a hurry. I knew exactly what I had to buy. I just went, parked the car, off I went into the shop, and suddenly, what did I see? On my right, the sign for the shoe sales. Oh yes, ladies, are you with me? The shoe sales was there. Suddenly, my living break took over. I had to go and have a look at the sales. I had to go. I did buy all my plants and I bought 2 pairs of shoes as well. They knew how to trick us, don't they? All those marketers, they connect with us on an emotional level. If you connect with your employees on an emotional level, they will follow you everywhere. So our left brain, the neocortex, is our doing. The right brain is our feeling, our emotions. I'd like you just to just close your eyes for a minute. And again, this is something that you can teach your employees to do. Take a mindful minute, take a focused minute, something that you can just release the tension that you have in your brain so you can continue. So we're just going to close our eyes and take a big deep breath. And release. And we can hear maybe some noises in the background. This could be the air conditioning. This could just be my voice. Can you smell something? Oh, there's a beautiful perfume around. Can you imagine and see what is happening around you just with your eyes closed? Take a big deep breath. And now we can reopen our eyes. Isn't it incredible to be able to take 1 minute and actually share a moment? Whether you're going to do an interview with your employees, you're going to have to say some bad news, your employees may be stressed, worried, anxious. Teach them 1 minute focus, 1 minute where they can go to the toilet and actually release everything from their head, and they can come back in a much, much better place. Okay, number 3 of the principles of Feng Shui is the 5 element. And the Chinese knew it. They wanted to live outside, but for safety, we said we need to be safe. They build houses. And when they build houses, they want the nature to come inside. So I want you to, again, show your employees to bring 5 elements of nature in all of their rooms. First one is water, then it's wood, then we've got fire. Fire feeds earth, earth feeds metal, and metal feeds water. So simple, isn't it? But you're going to say to me, Claire, what's all that about? How can we have 5 elements into our home? Right? This is just not right. Well, this is as simple as this. A little plant. This is metal. This is my beautiful wood. There's earth in there. And there's water down below. This is my fire. I added a little candle here. And here we are. A plant on a desk is your 5 elements. Not only a plant is good because they'll help you breathe, they'll help your employees feel better. It's also a growth. It's also, when you think about it, it's growing, it's developing yourself. Show them, your employees, how they can use very simply the the 5 elements in their home so they can create a better harmony. So this is the principle now. I've got 3 top tips for you. Are you ready? Have you got your pencil and pen, paper and pen? I want you to start writing this. Look around your desk right now. What can you see? Do you have paper cup, coffee cup? Do you have newspapers, sandwich wrappers, telephones? What else do you have? Is it full? Is your desk looking absolutely full? Well, this is my challenge to you. Clutter is bad energy, right? Clutter, stop the energy moving. And we want energy moving. So declutter. Teach your employees to declutter their desk. Create a policy so they always have nice, clear desk. Show them, ask them, 9 days challenge, 9 minutes per day, declutter for 9 minutes for 9 days. My challenge to you, do you think you can do this? Send me a photo. I would love to see that. Your before and your after 9 days. Declutter, declutter. Do you love it? Do you use it? Do you need it? 3 questions you need to ask. If you don't, get rid of it. Give it to somebody else, okay? Very important. Number 2, very shui moves. You know, again, we come back to the Chinese, and they knew they were building their houses to be protected as protected as they could. So they were building their houses with a mountain at the back and with a view of the lake, and on the side, a few trees just to protect them from the wind. I want you to teach your employees to move their desk in a commanding position. Is your boss with his face against the wall? Probably not. Every CEO in the world have a desk where they can see what is going on, where they can have people coming in and tell them they can come in, where they've got a wall in their back and they actually see everything that's going on. They've got a view, they're inspired, they have their business vision in front of them and they're going for it. Move your desk so you can too see what's happening. You can also be safe, so no one's going to come and stab you in the back. Because our body, what is it our body do? Our body keeps us safe. So if you've got your face looking at the wall, every 5 minutes, you may be jumping up and down because you don't know if somebody's going to come behind and try to stab you. So move your desk in a commanding position. Number 3, use your 5 senses. I want you to go into your workplace or back into your home office. I want you to stand at the door and what can you see? How does it feel? What can you smell? What can you hear? Do you have a bit of music in the background? Do you perhaps diffuse some essential oils? Or maybe even you've got your own perfume, your own branded perfume where people recognize this is how you connect with people on an emotional level. The 5 senses are direct drivers to that yin brain of us, that yin energy, the living brain. So as simple as that, put some music on so you feel good. Put a vision board on your walls, inspired photos where you want to really kind of go. Create diffusers throughout your offices and really create an environment where people are going to feel good and connected. So this isn't that complicated, really. Assess your employees, ask them the questions, look at how they're working, what do they need for them to be supported, have more support from you. Show them how to declutter. Yes, clear the space, right? And then how to optimize their space. So when their outside feels good, their inside feels good. They will generally feel that you care. And when you do that, what are they going to do? They're going to be delivering great service. They're going to go to your customers. They're going to be jumping up and down. And this is what my method is, Bishui method is. And I just want to final little reminders. What if today you looked at me and thought, Claire, that's quite good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, good energy, Claire, but we're good. We're not going to do anything. Well, I'd like you to just make a note of your ROI, your return on investment. What is your cost of sickness? What are your costs of absenteeism, presenteeism, sick days, impact on your employees' well-being and mental, physical, emotional well-being? I am here to tell you, it is your responsibility. It is all our responsibility to ensure that your employees generally feel that you're caring for them, whether they're at home, whether they're at work, whether they work hybrid. Engage with them, show that you care. I really hope that you're going to enjoy tonight's award. This is so exciting. I'm thrilled to have the time to spend with you today. Thank you very much for having me, everybody. And good luck to everybody. Good luck, good luck. It's amazing, really.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Claire. I think it was the perfect prelude just before we could dive into the awards evening. Thank you so much for that energy. And it's amazing how it just transcends across the screen. You know, that's the beauty about it, Claire. So thank you for filling us up with all the energy. I got up from my seat literally and I started stretching and dancing with you. So that's the magic that you create. Thank you. Thank you once again, Claire, for joining us. Thank you once again.
No, my pleasure. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like the smiles have widened, but at the same time, I'm sure all of you are eagerly looking forward to the awards evening as Claire had joined in and shared her valuable input, something that is going beyond technology, beyond innovation, something that is a way of life. And I hope all of you managed to also gather some very interesting thoughts from her words. With that, as we almost come towards the end of the program, the end of a very enriching day, and also to the virtual edition of the Future of Work Summit 2021, we hope you've had an amazing time listening to our speakers, also networking during the breaks with all the attendees. A big thank you to all our speakers for delivering very informative and interactive sessions. We'd also like to thank our partner, Zendesk. With that, we will now begin with the much-awaited Human Excellence Awards 2021 in a while, and we look forward to your presence in applauding the achievements of those whose efforts deserve recognition. So I know that you'll all be seated on the other side of the screen, but keep that claps going, keep that applause going as we announce the winners. We're about to get started with the Human Excellence Awards 2021.